Hey everybody, it's Super Crazy Zelda. Welcome back to more Legend of Zelda: The Minish Cap. In the last episode, we encountered Vati, who destroyed the Sacred Picori Blade, which we now have with us, and we are supposed to go to the Minish Woods because the King of Hyrule wants to use us for child labor. So in this episode, that's exactly what we're going to do. Sort of. Right now there's nothing for you to do in Hyrule Castle, so you're just gonna want to exit. I'm kind of sorry for the past few videos having bad audio quality. I've been really experimenting with this way of recording, and as I said in the last one, it makes my voice sound really weird, especially when I say S, or especially when I pronounce S's. It makes them sound really weird. So I'm going to try and be more lively and try and fix the camera, and a lot of the problems in the last episode were caused by the volume being too loud, so I'm going to try and moderate the volume. So yeah, let's go back into the market and see what's going on now. First enemy was an Octorok. Pretty big staple of the series. From the beginning, or they were there from the beginning. Just use your shield if you want to block their shots, and they take just one hit to kill. So, oh great, the path Hyrule Castle is being blocked by these dumb people. I'm so busy. Gotta finish here so I can repair the steps next. And this guy's sawing for whatever reason. No time to talk, kid. The boss has us working our fingers to the bone. No time for a break, even. And this is the boss who seems to be rocking out to the awesome music. What is that? Oh, sounds retarded. My name is Muto. I'm head carpenter on this project. The King of Hyrule himself has entrusted me with this project. See, that sorcerer's attack tore things up pretty bad. He wasn't even around here! How can his attacks have torn up this place pretty bad when they didn't do any damage to it? Ugh. I'm not going to talk to these guys because they're just going to be really a nuisance. But yeah, now we've got the ability to actually kill things, which is the best thing you could ever ask for in the game, mostly because it's the thing that gets you the farthest. But yeah, here, I'm just going to show you how you deflect attacks. Or not. Come on, shoot me. Shoot me. There we go. It'll just simply deflect it. It won't deflect it right back at him. With Octoroks, at least. This vine, we'll get into what you do later, and same thing for this tree. There's things you do later with them. But now that we have a sword, we can cut down the trees that were in our way, and that's awesome. And there's a hole right here, which we can hide in, and it'll also do stuff for us later. These guys, I forgot what they're called, but you can hit a lot of them down, and most of the time they'll give you rupees. So in the beginning, if you ever crunch for rupees, you can always just have these guys pop up and then slice them down. Because they only take one hit to defeat, and most of the time they drop green rupees, but I guess sometimes they don't. Okay. No. Yeah, it's dumb thing. Okay. If you hit them before they all pop out, then there aren't multiple ones. I like there to be multiple ones, because it increases your chance of getting more items. So this we can't do anything about right now. There's no point in going there. But we have to keep... Excuse me? I'm trying to talk about how we have to go to Minish Woods. But I guess you just really hate me enough so that you want to kill me. As with every monster in the universe. Yeah, I shouldn't be surprised. But yeah, what we have to do right now is go to Minish Woods, and all these holes are going to be useful later, but not now because we can't get past them because there's a rock blocking our way. And apparently, we can do an awesome somersault jump out of the hole, but we can't jump over the rock, so I'd like to get that quarter of a heart back, even though it's not very much. Ooh, Eastern Hills. Okay, good, that enemy died. If the enemy latches onto you, then it will suck a bunch of your HP out, which is really annoying, so I'm glad I killed it before it did that. Okay, there's no one here, but this is a farm belonging... Oh, look, a heart. Our first heart. Recovery heart. Yeah, basically, for those of you who don't know what it does, it just restores 1 heart of HP. if you couldn't guess already. But this is a farm belonging to people named Amy and Mini. They'll be important for later, but they're not important now. They're useless. They have no purpose for a few episodes. But yeah, just walking around, killing enemies, doing nothing. I haven't really been doing much today, other than starting a Let's Play. But, as you see, the way back to Hyrule Castle is blocked by these rocks, so there actually is no way to return to Hyrule Castle. So I guess, forget what I said earlier about returning to Hyrule Castle, we're going straight to Minish Woods. I love this music here, I'm just gonna be quiet. Yeah, this game has a really good soundtrack. This is one of my favorites. A lot of games that I like have good soundtracks, but yeah. We are now in the Minish Woods, and that is so tantalizing because we don't have a jump button as usual. So we cannot get over there because we can't swim 1 inch. We just immediately drown, which is strange. But there's a weird lighting effect coming from the right side of the screen that looks like just beams of heaven are shooting down into the forest, but if you're standing in one place it looks pretty cool, but if you're not, then it kind of looks weird. But yeah, for now there's not much we can do other than just progress forward. Those vines on that tree will do something for us later, but not now, as usual. If you walk toward them you get hurt, so you're welcome, I got hurt for the viewers! Yeah, that's gonna happen a lot. Also, these walls, these will also be very important later, so we're actually seeing a lot of mechanics that aren't useful for us now, but trust me, a lot of it will become extremely important to completion later. But we walk this way, and Mist covers our path. A new enemy, we have the green choo-choo. Takes 2 hits to defeat, which is pretty strong for the beginning. I know, 2 hits is so strong. But they will also periodically shrink into a little puddle so you won't be able to hurt them. So, yeah, that's pretty annoying. But, if we keep going this way, if we keep going over here, we'll see that there's a magical sort of tree stump with a thing on it. But we will also see that there's a log blocking our way that we cannot get past because we're too giant. And there's water here, but you're definitely going to want to go this way because you get yourself a cutscene. Help, help me. Actually, this isn't where you're supposed to go. Ouch, won't somebody stop them? Oh, help somebody, can't anybody hear me? We can hear you, but we're going to ignore you because our first piece of heart! We got a piece of heart. Collect 4 to make a new heart container for even more life energy. And yes, basically what these do is every time you get 4 of these, you'll get another heart in the corner of your screen, which adds HP. But we're going to want to go over there and help that guy as soon as possible because we like talking hats. Well, I do. I don't know about you guys, but yes, I like talking hats. Anyway, we can't progress further that way, so let's go save this guy. Gee! Hey, kid, you there? Oh! Hey, don't just stand there! Do something! Ow! What's wrong with you? Do you like watching me take this abuse? Help me! Actually, I do like you taking this abuse. I think I'll just sit here and, leave. You actually can't leave until you save this guy, so just use the 2 swings of the sword that it takes to save this guy, and phew, well done, that was close. Not that I couldn't handle that myself, but that's beside the point. What in the world is a lone child doing so deep in the woods? What do you mean deep in the woods? It took us like 2 minutes to get here. Oh, I see. The Picori, you say? And Vati? Vati's cursed someone? What? The sacred blade? Is that so? I see. You know, you and I have quite a lot in common. You see, I too am on a quest to break a curse of Vati's, and you say that reforging a sacred blade can break his curse, eh? What are you doing on a sacred quest to break Vati's curse? You're a hat! And you have found yourself a companion, my boy. Well, technically you're not a hat, you're a bird, but, I mean, you look like a hat. My name is Eslo. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. So now we have to spend the rest... That means we have to spend the rest of this game with this dumb guy following us around, right? Wait, I say. Oh, so quickly, too quickly, in fact. Can you go any slower? Surely you've noticed that I have no legs. Okay, fine. Boy, take a good look at me. Do you really think I can walk that fast? Sure, he will actually not move. If it isn't one thing, it's another. You're a troublesome boy. And then he actually becomes a hat. So, there, now you can't possibly leave me behind. Yeah, it's quite comfortable up here. More comfortable than it looks, surely. And much easier on me. Hey, quit your squirming. Can you sit still? See, there. Yes, that's it. Much better. Now, I suppose a boy like you still has much to learn about the world. It looks really uncomfortable. If you ever need my insight, press select, and I'll be happy to help. But yes, this is basically your Navi of this game. Ah, such a hopeless child. I'm not hopeless. I can swing a sword. Look, that's all you need in the Zelda universe. But, yeah. I'm again going to end this video off on a kind of a short note, so... Oh, actually, hold on for a moment, my boy. We've stumbled across something important. The world of the Minish is very small. You're far too big to meet them now. Who are the Minish? I assume they're people who are very mini. Ah, yes, silly me. Allow me to explain. The humans call them Picori, but they refer to themselves as the Minish. Strange how in the world of humans only this forest has kept that name. Anyhow, deep in the forest they built a tiny village where many now live. But if we're to enter the village, we'll have to make you a touch smaller first. A touch smaller? Really? Look at that. At first glance it appears to be a mere stump, yes? Well, it is a stump. So, I hope it looks like a stump. That stump is a portal used by people long ago to adjust their size. I don't know how a tree can make you small, but it works for me. Okay. Basically, he's explaining the fact that anytime you see an object with this little mark on it, you can jump on it, and you will shimmer, and then you press R, the shrink button, to have Eslo shrink you down, so you can enter the world of the Minish. And the first time you enter a certain thing, it'll be like this, and it'll just be really annoying. And it'll show you shrinking and bouncing on a bunch of mushrooms, so, yeah. But anyway, on the note of shrinking down to the size of the Minish, we are going to end this off. So next time on Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, we are going to be re-exploring the Minish Woods as an actual Minish. So, see you guys then. He's just explaining what will happen if you, or what you have to do to grow back, but... Actually, I'm going to do that. Just press R near a stump and it'll grow it back. But anyway, on the note of being Minish, see you guys next time. I gotta say, this adventure hasn't been very long, but I guess I have no idea where I'm going with this, but I guess it's a tiny part. See you guys.